Hello everybody, welcome back to City Skylines. We're doing our city Jedha. Bunch of things to catch up on, did a bunch of off-camera stuff over the last day or two. City is pretty big, up to 79,000 people. We've had no death waves, we've kept it pretty good. Our main problem right now is goods. And literally probably in the last 5 to 10 minutes I figured out what IT clusters do, so that's going to be very important going forward, because IT clusters basically you designate it to like district, and it makes the office buildings create their own goods, and that can supply goods to the commercial city. So we did that for Coruscant, we did it for Jeddah, and there's going to be Midtown, and there's going to be North Jeddah. We also, did we do it for anybody else? We did it at Coruscant and Mos Eisley and Jeddah have it. It also had some better buildings in the city too, so they're not all the same, which is exciting. We had some more skyscrapers in. For Midtown we did off camera. We put in Autumn Heights off camera to create more goods. We have Coleridge Airport we did off camera. Fargo Airport here as well. Just trying our best to move people and goods in and out as much as we can. We added ferries, we added the North Shore, which is going to be our tourist area. First time really trying to do that, so I just made it its own little island back here basically. Pretty excited for this. We added a soccer stadium up here, so this would be like North Jeddah. This is still part of the city to me, so it's like a North Shore. So there's a soccer stadium up here, and then in Midtown and Jeddah, we have a football stadium. Across the way here at Mos Espa, there's a soccer stadium. I think Jeddah needs a soccer stadium, so we'll probably put one over here in Jeddah. And then Jeddah itself can have 2 different soccer teams. Like, I mean, it's a big enough city to support 2. So, Mos Eisley has a baseball field. Definitely gotta get another one of those in as well. Could close baseball field. I don't think it does. We should actually look into this. Horseshoe Stadium right there. We could do City Baseball Field, Medium Baseball Stadium. Let's turn it off. Just see what these look like. I did build these in the previous series, but I actually don't remember. They're pretty big. I mean, Horseshoe Stadium is pretty big. City. This one is very close to fitting. What is it occupied by? Is that like a school right there? Move this guy. Anything else here? Let's see. There we go, perfect. Alright, so we're gonna put, this is the city baseball field right now. Oh, the slope is awful, but it's okay. City baseball field right down here. We'll put in some like high residential shops and stuff. Just to some taller buildings around it and stuff. Some office space in there. I'll get some buildings from that. Houses, just some commercial. Oh, right. It's expanded all the way around. Alright, so what else did I want to do? There's something else I want to do. This area. I want to add a path just around. Just pass around the stadium. So you can kind of enter from a few different directions. Let's see this. Kind of makes it its own little area back here. Just kind of walk to the stadium through here and stuff. Let's see. Do anything back here. So that actually works. Alright, cool. So we got a few paths working. That'll work perfect. Alright, so yeah, this baseball stadium kind of fits in. It's gonna be a little bit back here in the suburb over almost. Right next to the airport. It's gonna be a very interesting view seeing planes kind of coming in all the time. So this is going to be, what is this? This is Coruscant. So we're going to just, we always name the field itself. At least just to give it its own little touch. Do Coruscant Stadium. Oh, what is Coruscant's colors? What do we have over here? Kind of like a cyan teal color. It'll give every city its own unique color as well. I just think that's a nice touch to add. Let's go make sure everyone has the same colors. Alright, so we have teal for Coruscant. North Shore has purple. Jedha is going for red. So okay, so we're gonna make this baseball stadium over here in Mos Espa like a yellowish color. Gold. Brighter yellow like that, yeah. That's cool. And then there's like a pink for a Hoth, like a whitish pink. And over here we have an orange for Mos Espa. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We got a color for every single city and like individuals teams. The only city right now with 2 sports teams is Coruscant. Interesting. Baseball team and a soccer team for Coruscant. I know. Football team and a baseball team. Over in the town, which we probably won't be adding a baseball stadium in here, but we'll definitely be adding a soccer stadium probably down here somewhere. 115. I'm letting my money run up at this point because I need to do a lot of things, and things are just costing so much at this point. I tried to like make a highway run through here, and it was just not a good idea. So we had to fix this hole, but it cost a shit ton to like terraform it back. I wonder if I could just like slope it. Let's see. Still a shit ton, bro. This might be better though. Here we go. 27,000. It's just 30,000. We're gonna be out. Alright, down to 39K. That might work though. I'm kind of trying to go for this vibe where the highway runs underneath the road and stuff. Like, we'll see. If this one fits, that'd be perfect. Okay, we just need to fix that. That's all I want, is just like a highway that runs through here a little bit, and then it'll come off. Kind of like over in Jedha. We just need to get it away. Like, we can't just have... We need to like let traffic be able to build up in this thing. And we have all our roads connecting over top of it, kind of like we do over in Midtown. Like this, but on a bigger scale. I've never done something like this before, so I'm pretty excited. So we're going to try to even this out like here. Alright, So our train tracks across again. Alright, perfect. It's gonna look super good, but I want to get trains going at least in some part of the city. So we're gonna leave these train tracks here. Have some kind of train station here, just to have people be able to move in and out. You could probably go to the airport and probably set it up that way. Anyway, we do also are using Autumn Heights as kind of like an incineration plant as well, which will be very helpful. So I think we have incineration, yeah, and recycling right here, just to help. Definitely covers the city a lot. Let's see, now we need money. Our money varies so much. I don't necessarily know what that is based off. I think it's like imports and exports. I just don't know like how often that happens to where it changes my money and fluctuates it so much. This is where we're currently at on natural resources. Basically done oil and ore when it comes to like mining it. We basically covered everything in buildings, and we're kind of out of ore in the area. So, this is our transportation, which I haven't looked at yet really in a little bit. I've been waiting. So we're at 211 citizens on the bus, 2 tourists, the trams, 66 citizens. I think that's the metro. We're at 37. Trains, 194. 250 tourists. Ferries, 209. Planes is surprisingly low at 74. Taxis at 2. And then monorails at 361, which isn't that surprising because we do have monorails running through Jedha and Coruscant. So let's see this sort like see these tall buildings coming in. Those are all IT clusters. So very excited for those. Got to the Skyline a little bit, and they just very helpful for our goods in the city. Very excited for that going forward. Good luck. Every building's the same, I just don't like that. So we're gonna add more housing up here. To avoid having the same buildings all over the place. It's gonna happen. They don't have that many buildings to give us, but I'm gonna add some kind of depth to that part of the game. Some tall ones coming in. This one here is an IT building. That guy. So, as you can see, it's also helping the Skyline as it's Moss. I really like how Moss Eisley came out right on the river. It's not a huge city. Like this was the goal. I think I pretty much did hit my goals. Like obviously it's not perfect, but like for a city just on the river like this that just strictly runs on the river, then you have the little suburbs back here, off of it. Holy fuck. I don't know if that'll work, actually. Unfortunately. This guy can stay right here, but I mean, we could add, like, little ones like that. We definitely cannot have that big-ass guy. Oh, we got our city park up to level 2, that's nice. So let me see here. So we have 19 building there. Over here was fine. It just needs to be like that. We can add, I guess, some high density residential. Just a little like kind of inner city area, little suburb of the fucking suburb of the fucking big city over here. I mean, ultimately, Jeddah is the main city, and these places are all boroughs off of it. They're just big boroughs, and we're going for a Manhattan theme, like we did in the last city. But I think you can probably get a little bit more of a Manhattan vibe, just because it's like you have basically like it'll be like Manhattan. And you like, let me pull up a map, actually, just so I can like describe this good. Act like I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, alright. So basically, if you looked at a map of New York, you would see Manhattan kind of comes down, which you could treat any, I would treat Jeddah probably as Manhattan. Mos Espa kind of as like a Staten Island. North Shore, that's kind of like the Bronx area. Mos Eisley would give me like Queens vibes. Like Jersey City, New Jersey. Like when you look at like you see Manhattan, and then you have like this all could be like Jersey in a way, like when you have Jersey City and stuff. And you look here to the Bronx. So you have Mos Espa down here. This could be like Staten Island. Mos Eisley could be like Jersey. It's just there's definitely a vision there that I used when I built this and like planned it all out, and I think it's coming to fruition. I'm definitely excited for what's next. So it's IT buildings, which is awesome. They're still dwarfed by the skyscrapers, but hey, they definitely will help the skyline. I'm not going to do IT clusters in Midtown. I don't know if we want to like maybe go like short skyscrapers and like honestly just hear me out on this. We're gonna delete these tall guys. It's a Midtown, so I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go for like a very short vibe with the skyscrapers. But like I will be putting the tall ones back over at so we'll just put in like little guys like this. I'll be putting the tall ones over here in North Jeddah. Like at Midtown will kind of separate the two, and North Jeddah will be its own big city. It might even be bigger, to be honest, if you look at Jeddah and just the terms of space. Like it is all Jeddah, but it's just broken up into the 3 districts because of the way I want the buildings to be. Like this is what people would probably like normally refer to a city as. Like it's like, oh, that's that's the north side. Like that's like there's a North Shore up here. There's a North Jeddah. Like I don't know. What we could do actually is switch those names. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna North Shore, and ultimately it's all Jeddah. This whole island is Jeddah, but that's just separating it. So just bear with me on that. And this will be North Jeddah. So this will be its own kind of little town right there. We'll probably build a little bit of like a town right here. That could be a suburb of North Jeddah, so we can extend the district over. But yeah, this is all Jeddah. North Shore is just gonna be a term for like the area itself. It's still gonna be considered like I'm gonna consider all the population on this island. Speaking of population, let's look at more of our city info here while we're I'm trying to let the city grow slowly, so the more time that I waste, the better. Just doing either nothing or whatever. We're still in the green on traffic flow. I've gone up to like the highest 65%. But it's been just sitting between like 58 and 65 as of late. So our happiness looking pretty good. 80,000 people. 3% unemployment. 44,000 employed. We have 52,000 jobs available. Like We can add so many. We're not having a job problem right now, really. I don't see really a lot of like job areas. Like you see a few in there, but crime rate's down to 5%. Electricity looks good. Water and sewage look decent. Fire hazard 49. I think it's a lot because this area right here needs something, some love or something here. Alright, so let's get this cracking. So let's just throw a guy on there. That should help a lot. I could probably even throw like 2 fire stations thrown over here on the north side there. So that should definitely help. Oh, down to 45, that's pretty low for me, so. Anyway. Crime rate, yeah, so we looked at all of that. 168 tourists per week with the planes is pretty good. The trains are balling out right now, the tourists. Monorail's not so much, but that's just to get people around the cities. What's our land value? $32. It's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it as of right now. Here's our exports. We're exporting a lot of agriculture and forestry. We're bringing a lot of oil, a lot of ore, a lot of mail. Not a lot of goods, which I was kind of aiming for, but if we have to make it our own, well, that's fine. Flow's dropping a little bit. Wind, terrain height, noise pollution is 41%. It's not horrible. We'll look at the districts in a second. We already looked at that. And all this stuff is just industry areas and all that fun stuff. Alright, so let's look at our districts. Go to my stream here first. Make sure I don't miss any chat if I get any. Alright, so we'll look at districts here. We're gonna go to alright, here we go. So let's start in Mos Espa, our first city of the map. We are at 20,000 people. We're getting 66 weekly tourists. That average land value is up to $48, which is like way higher than our normal land value. Is there any way? Prefer parks. I don't think there is a lot of parks in that city though. Is there any way? I know there was other ways to like. I don't think it's taxes. Taxation. There was a certain, what's it called? Certain like policy or something I wanted to put on. What's that? I just do not remember what it was. It was like for land value, I thought. Specific. I think it was parks. Maybe it was parks. Alright, so I mean, there's not a lot of parks in here. Whatever. I mean, this on its own is its own park, so I guess that'll help. Alright, so let's look back at Mos Espa. So 20,000 people, that's probably not going to change, but it's looking good with it's just a good, like, old town. I like it a lot. I like the layout, how it's going very, very well. I don't think there's really going to be any, like, population. Ewok Square, I guess, won't even let us, like, oh wait, here we go. We can't even, like, really press on it. Here we go. Ewok Square has 2 people living in it, has 9 population, 10 weekly tourists somehow. Tython Park, 4 weekly tourists, that's cool. Land value is obviously tiny. There's Hoth. 6,400 people. 132 weekly tourists, $29. It's just nothing overwhelming. Hoth is a very small town though, so it's not like supposed to be anything crazy. It would be nice to get it up to like 10,000 people, but I don't think that's really possible as we go extend over and all that fun stuff. So we will see. Maybe eventually we can expand in here. There's so much commercial that just, I guess it's all just getting D-zone. do like IT clusters in here as well. It would have to be very, very tiny though. This would just not work up here. Like we would have to like. That's cool. Alright, so then we'll make this an IT cluster as well. Auth. So that'll start getting those guys in just to make their own little bit of goods. I guess we just won't be able to be self-sufficient with the amount of factories we have. Do it from like intra-cities and stuff. Which is fine, we can build up the Skyline a little bit. Not that we want to like make it anything crazy. So I don't think it's gonna be anything nuts, it's just really screwing here. Asking for more industry is very interesting. Huge forest fire here. Industry fire, forestry. Fell into our fucking helicopters, bro. You have that shit on walk. It's on the walk. I don't understand how you don't have enough like resources. Now, before it gets all fucked up. So we're gonna see a lot of traffic run through here shortly. Trying to get over to those factories. I see this bridge being heavily used. It's not pretty. It's gonna be an eyesore back there. I should probably even like maybe bring it down. I think that looks a little bit better. I don't think it's gonna be that high in general. It's kind of dumb. Sorry to all the cars on there. Alright, well, that's gonna work. And then we'll be able to, like, extend that into the city and stuff. It's gonna be a very, probably high traffic highway. Bridge, right? We want to extend that thing to 6 lanes. What I'm feeling, and get a bitch to do. It's not gonna be. I'm feeling. If I can find it. I wish I had that colossal. What do I need for that statue? 5, level 5, so we're working on that. We're not gonna get there anytime soon, so. There she is. Space already occupied, okay. Let's try some shit. I'll put the Statue of Liberty right in here somewhere. If we can. Alright, so. Boom. That's perfect. Oh my lord. You really love to see it. Might be a while. Let's go. Just throw one of these guys down for now. But... Oh man. The way we connected the power from city to city was through these water things, because getting like one of those, whatever these guys are called across just looks stupid, so I don't want to do it again. But I don't mind this. The boats don't like interfere or anything. It just kind of works. It gets us more power. So there's a lot of wind in this water. Like it's all 20. It's all max basically. So our power output is basically double what we need. So. Probably add some more population in here shortly. So, yeah, I like that a lot. Like the railroad going over top of it. It's sick. Only thing is, Slow it down. Pause the game. Now I think what we should do is almost hold the road. Hold like the hillside too. So kind of like. So these railroads right here are just going to run through. One of them is going to have a train station connected to it. But that's about it. Okay, so... kind of like that. I will fix it when we're done. Okay. We'll try to fix it. We're just winging it right now. We're just gonna see what this looks like. Alright, so. We just wanted to get the hillside like closer and buildings closer to this road. We probably need to like really even out just everything. Like all of this as well. This all needs to be done. Please hold on. Do this now. I have no fucking money, so we have to wait. This is a very big terraforming project, though. It'll definitely be worth it, though. We have no fucking hills. It looks pretty good for the most part now, but does that even that out? So, more fun stuff. Let's let the money come in. Death over here. We could probably throw one of these guys over. Imagine this fit in, that'd be perfect. Not enough money? Oh my god. Oh, see, that's what I mean. Like, it goes from we're making 7,000 to 6,000 to 3,000 to fucking 300. It needs to pick and choose. So my exports like. I don't know what this is. There we go. Shit, I can't even place it because I'll go bankrupt. Come on, just like it's 12,000. 15. This is a little downtown coming out now. definitely adds a little bit to every downtown area, that's for sure. You can see these buildings they're pretty tall. They're almost a little bit more than halfway on some of these skyscrapers we added in. So, it's gonna help us with that Manhattan feel real. We're down to fucking $5,000 right now. I guess we can take this $230,000. We're gonna get hit with bankruptcy and shit. We just spend all our bread. It's just not a good time. Should we start taxing motherfuckers more? Maybe 12 to high residential, I don't know. Like a lot of money from a lot of bread from all these guys. Our industry's not that much, but at least in like the beta game, but our farming and makes 28 grand. Forestry makes 10 grand. Our oil business makes 12 grand. Our 1800 from ore. Our warehouses and unique factories make us 10,000. Maybe it's time to look into those as well, because it seems like that makes we have 2 factories that makes 10,000 like a week or whatever. I think. Industrial steel plant. That sounds actually insane. Like, can you imagine? We have a little, we can, like, industrial steel plant. Let's, like, make room for this guy. Unless, like, this could go out here. Surely. Alright, so hold on. I gotta find a place for this guy. So we're gonna... No, I don't like that at all. There we go. Hopefully that fits now. Alright, come on. Beautiful. Alright, so where were we? Industries, industrial steel plant. Slope is too steep. Looks pretty steep. Alright. So this takes metal and turns it into steel products. It's perfect. That's what we're producing over here. Is there a way to get more cargo? I don't think we can get a harbor out here though, can we? It would need to be out here. We could put a harbor out here. Might as well. It doesn't seem like the IT clusters are doing that much. And, oh, we're running out of money. Let's put them all back down to the left. Or 327,000. I'll lose a bunch of bread off of just lowering those taxes. Look at our budget. Can probably lower that a shit ton. Help maybe balance it out a little bit. $20.57. I mean, I started adding these houses in around $20.53, so you can kind of imagine it's a good 4 years. So we could probably just start expanding. Do we have any other areas we need to hit over here? Or is Midtown basically done? Just add it to the asking for more industries, something else. We're definitely on way too big of a scale with all this stuff. So this is class manufacturing plant. We definitely don't need all those places. Or storage, sand storage. Probably don't need all this storage as well. Like, here's a lot of ore in here, so that's good. But, like, empty. Those guys, we'll just run with 2. Plus, train station. Should be importing some goods here. So this makes what? Turns it into metals. Okay. Sounds good. Should I make this an industry area? Is that even a thing, like for generic? Yeah, cool. Hemlock Industrial Valley. There's not like a building really put out here. That's a big ass factory. And this modular house factory would be fire for us because of the timber industry we have going. Fit it like out here though. Just put this guy out here for now. Let's move this. Damn, this thing's big as hell. Yeah, I don't think it's about to fit out here. So that guy back. Alright, so where were we? I was trying to figure out what to do with that factory. Alright. I could put it out here. Does that count as industry? Like the factory itself? No money for it now. 180. Maybe we have too many policies up right now as well. I feel like that might have been a helpful one. I'm paying $2 per small commercial for this area, which is just not good. We don't need to be doing all that. We don't need extra money from those guys. Fire gun. All the boats rocking. Got enough material in here. Perfect. Oh, a little bit. Hopefully we're able to move in more metals as time goes on. I guess. So you're gonna delete that guy. This guy down here. We have the warehouse up there. So I'm gonna put another warehouse right here. That'll be it. This will be for or we'll just do or, I guess, for importing it. That'll work perfect. So on that note, the info view, no, it's economy. So we're up to $44,000 now from warehouses and unique factories. That's actually insane. So we need to look at this. So we just added in this factory right here, and it just doubled. Okay, no, we down to 20. We were up to $44,000 there a couple seconds ago, and some time passed here. But previously we were at like 22,000. So 27. We're about to add in that like home one too. I think we're just gonna say fuck it and do it up here and make this community kind of built around the factory itself. We need the bread though, which I think we have. Right. Modular home. Modular home. We have so much wood. So just build it like right smack dab right there. And then we're gonna build like road here. And then we're gonna do protect like some security, some like privacy and stuff, you know. I'd imagine just for factories in general, they're not looking for people to be able to just see them. So some privacy up in here. Alright, so then that means we're just going to turn this area into a neighborhood, at least for now. We'll extend the industrial area, I'm not sure yet. So much traffic going in and out. So we're actually going to make a new district over here. This is going to be, I don't know what, but it can take precedence over this airport. This will be probably like one of the last little areas we build. So let's make it a doozy. This will probably just be a neighborhood like Hoth as well. Make this a main road here. Just funnel traffic better. Put some trees on it. Some trees on all our roads over here. Done this with any of our neighborhoods this city, so let's spruce it up. It'll help with noise pollution. So. so we can start with that. Definitely not the same, but it's okay. Alright. So, this road here we'll do shops. And then basically everywhere else we'll do low density. I can finish paying this district, that's insane. Okay, so here we go. Fawn district. Fawn district. Let's see this. We'll do Old Town. Do high-tech housing. It's really all we need for something like this. See some the cinema. We got like the cinema in here. Obviously need parks and stuff. Fantastic fountain. Statue of Wealth. Let's put that here. That'd be a sick looking thing. Put it right there. Climate research station. It's not anywhere. I wish I could fit it like right here. It's so close. Market. Go hard rate. Fucking slope's too steep, it says. Sea Fortress. Let's say electric car factory in there. Just a little town, adding some depth to it. It's obviously gonna need like services. Obviously. Added like the big ones, fucking. Medical center in. Could add in more to here as well. It'll be a tough, weird build though to get like a bridge. I guess we could probably do it over here. Just get this all nice and ready to be chopped down, I guess. So, people want industry, give them industry. It's like so those will be our two little ways into our new forestry district, which we're about to create. Building here, and then we're just gonna like go ham. The trees, we're gonna try to evenly plot this out as well so we can get the most production. This is not a big island at all. So. I guess it's not really even an island. awesome. God damn, that'll work. Yeah, I mean, we don't really see where it goes, but definitely not an island. Geothermal power plant out just for them. Perfect. So I could probably fit big ones in here. Or might just make a U-turn down there, to be honest with you. That's what it is. Same thing up here. Can also put they not come from up there, though? Guess we just got this guy. Anyway, we need to make money anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. sitting here waiting for our money to go up. It's a really weird place, to be honest. I don't know. Just kind of dwindling on being broke right now. Before I put in some fucking... That could have been bad. I almost just put in regular industry. Just polluting everything. So confused as to what's going on right now. I'm so in the red, it's weird, but then I like go right back up. What is keeping me down right now? I mean, our budget for our unique buildings is we're spending 93,000. Go down a little bit. Our roads we're spending 25k on. We don't even fucking really need those, like, at all. To be paying for that really at all. 107,000 on buses, I think that says. Or just in total in public transport, okay. Well, let's just mess with that a little bit. I think we'll be good. Not really concerned necessarily. Just need to get to a point where we're consistently making money and we don't have to go through these little spurts of waiting. Just to get the budget and stuff right. That's the biggest thing right now. But you see us, we're up to $42,000 a week. Need one of those sports teams to win. And we've had to invest a lot of money into the cities as well, so that's been the main focal point for why we don't have a lot of cash on hand right now. It's just look at it just dropping, like for what? I really don't know what to say. Should help a little bit. There we go. And back down. Okay. Just up $6,000, down $3,000, up another 4,000, down, up another 3,000. There we go. And back down. And up. And down. And up. Down. Up. Keep on passing me that. God damn. Fucking lost. Hopefully somebody else will play here soon. It's a dub. I'd like to continue to work on this over here if I can. Alright, perfect. So there they go, taking all my money again. Should probably put a maintenance building in so it makes it run better. I don't think we could fit like. So we're gonna put just a little bit of industry here. So we like just a little, just to hopefully fill that bar. But we'll add. Guys. Sawmill in there. Get one of these plants in. Throw that guy down. We need paper in general, so. Where are these guys in? 2. Producing a lot of wood up here. Try something. Probably make more. Can you put Industry 4.0 in this stuff? Let's see what that does. Just since we're not really like producing a lot of like uneducated workers and like just educated, we're getting to the point where we're starting to really educate people in the city and stuff. Like we did over here for Typhon Park, we had a very big worker issue. Now we don't, just because of the fact that everyone is a worker. It's Industry 4.0, so we have all educated guys in there now. This will fill up though, I'd imagine. So let's keep on filling up this guy up here. Do we want to keep? Should we let that town chill for a little bit? Anywhere else we could fill in though with people? We're basically like almost, I hate to say it, but like at the limit, the limit of what we could do with the city, which is I've heard peace because I've had a great time on it and I've been grinding the fuck out of it. So definitely never gonna like get rid of it or anything. I'll keep this forever, but maybe like the next thing is like reducing all the issues in the city and stuff, and then like unlocking all the monuments, which I have. The space elevator, which costs 1.5 million. Let's see what that even space elevator. What does a space elevator do? People near and far travel to the city to see the space elevator. This means a huge influx of tourists who also spend their money while visiting. Close to the other ones. Lord Chirpwick's castle, almost a medical center. Let me fire the medical center. We need to put in a few different places we don't really have yet. Getting this, all these unique buildings would be awesome. I should have done this earlier. I saw it. There it is. Boom. Alright, so can we start to plot this out a little bit? We're going with the 6 lanes. So that looks good. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but it's kind of the vision we're going for. Not really, but again, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm really not expecting perfection by any means. I don't know what the fuck they mean. The slope is too steep. It's like barely any slope right here. Try to even it out. Much better. Alright, so this is how the North Shore will. Honestly, I'm gonna round it out up here would probably be a better idea. Large roundabout, or no, let's do a small roundabout. Upgrade it if we need. If we need to. Alright, so we'll just do. Is there any 6-lane one-ways? That'll work. It's definitely coming together. We have a lot of money now. I'm guessing we won a game there somewhere. So, it's the biggest part of town. So now let's add some monorail stations in. So, connect those guys, connect these guys, connect. I'm very excited for this. I don't want to put in too many monorail stations. I feel like that's probably a good bit right there. So we're up to $591,000 since I've last been checking. It's a lot of money. Alright, so how much wood are we making now per week? 3,800 units per week. We are just mass producing lumber right now. Which should help us in a lot of areas. How much are we making in our factories now? 44,000. It's gonna vary obviously, but it's definitely very good. It's crazy the most money we're making is from farming. I guess because we're exporting it the most. Not really sure. You can see how much money we're making from IT clusters now. Basically, quadruple what we made off office buildings alone. Regular commercial makes us a good bit of money. Or regular industry, sorry. Tourism's got us a good bit. That one island. Public transport makes us 21,000. We put a lot into public transport. that's even not worth it. But park areas, we need public transport for traffic, obviously, but level 1 commercial zones make us 40k, level 2, or high density is 28, low density is 40. High density housing is 106, and low density 147. So we're currently making like around what, $22,000 gains per week, I guess it was saying. Obviously that's changing a little bit. Are self-sufficient buildings good? Check that out. Cause if I can find any way to save money or just to add something new. What is that? Create buildings that recycle their waste and produce energy with solar panels. Other means beneficially, they consume 30% less energy to produce 30% less garbage as compared to the standard residential building. Holy fuck. Maybe I could like make this fawn district like its own thing. Let me see something here. I forget where that was. I think, was it city planning? Or was it in taxation? Or is it its own thing like this? Self-sufficient. Yeah, let's see what that does. Let's see. Speed this up really fast because we're gonna lose a lot of people. But they'll be back very soon. It's good to do to this place now before it got like really populated, so. We should not have homes on this road. Or should we be gaining people again now? To 86,000 people. This is all gonna be neighborhood as we go. Well, we're starting to have a workers problem here. Did we take the... Yeah, we did. So let's put that schools out thing back. Hoth as well. Pretty sure Moss Isley. Moss Isley has a schools out too. So yeah, we'll keep those those guys with it. We won't have Coruscant not. Even though there's still a workers problem here, I think that's just because we lost a lot of people there. There we go. But let's rebuild here. I think it should be all fine. But I think that is going to be it for tonight. Got a good bit done. It's a good recap for what I also was able to get done offline. It is late as hell, and I need to get some sleep. So, I do appreciate those for tuning in. I will hopefully be back very shortly with another stream. I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching. Peace out.